So the impression I kind of want to leave on this life is that women can be strong, and it's beautiful. If I had all the money in the world, I would honestly go to schools and talk to women or children and say, you can lift weights, and you can be badass, and you can be in sports, and you can be just as good as the boys. I knew that I was born to be an athlete, and I was striving for greatness, I think, at even age 10. So from there, I was an overachiever in high school. I was in every sport, and my parents were like, all right, she's gonna do sports in university for sure. So I was recruited to the University of Regina's track team, and I also ended up being on the soccer team at the same time. So I was a dual sport athlete in university, and from there I was recruited to the Team Canada bobsled team to come try out in Calgary. So I started doing bobsled, and I was a little bit smaller, so I started doing skeleton at the same time, and I found skeleton to be more of a fit for me. So I really made a go for that. I was on the North American Cup circuit and started sliding for Team Canada. From there, I ended up going to play in the Legends Football League in Los Angeles. So I think that was the same year that my dad had passed away. I was actually living in Calgary, and my dad had brain cancer. When my dad passed, I thought, I need to live more life. What are things that I need to do now that I've never done? And my dad and I always went to football games, and at the time, there wasn't any women's football in Regina, Saskatchewan, and I really wanted to play, and I really wanted to showcase my skills, because I love CFL. I love watching CFL. A little part of me really wants to play and be a part of that. And then I did a tryout for Team Canada. So I was put on Team Canada Worlds team, where we played in BC against all different girls from around the world, killing it in football. It was such an amazing tournament. We ended up winning a silver medal. Hi guys, Amanda Ruller here. I'm downtown at the farmers market, and we're about to test people's Vegas knowledge with some Vegas trivia, and we're going to talk about the Win It Back with WestJet contest. I would say the main thing I do is I'm a professional influencer. So all types of brands and companies hire me out to come to events, run the event, use their social media, and promote their new product or maybe their company. I was used to being in the spotlight, being on camera, doing all those types of cool things for social media. But then I started getting more and more social media attention and followers from being on Team Canada, or little things like I was on The Price is Right. So I got like a bump of followers from that. I started charging people because I get so many views and engagement on my profiles.
I'm gonna go over the best features that you might need to know before you buy a Ford Explorer.
I think when people see influencer marketing, they think everything is, you have the best life, everything is roses and sunshine, but they don't see the other side of it. When you put yourself out there on social media, you get a lot of sometimes negative feedback. People call me gross, they say I'm over muscular, they put me down. But that's okay for me. Like, I've learned to embrace that, and to me it doesn't hurt me, and I really like the way I look, so nobody in this world can tell me that I look gross or too muscular or bad, because I like the way I look. So ever since I was doing track and field, I had my sights set on going to the Olympics. So I really made that a dream and goal of mine for so many years. Ended up going to Olympic trials so many times and never making it. It's always hard when you reach for a goal and you don't make it, especially in athletics. It kind of crushes you a little bit. But for me, I'm not afraid of rejection. I'm not afraid of putting myself out there and reaching for a goal and not achieving it, because I know it's cliche, but you get better every single time you fall or fail. So I'm starting to do Olympic lifting, and I really want to make that happen for me someday. So maybe if I keep training, keep making it happen, maybe I could go for Olympic lifting. Being able to compete at the highest level possible would be such a dream come true for me. Maybe I'm shooting for the stars, but like I love athletics so much that competing at that level would be just the highest honor.